In survival situations, there are 5 basic elements you must secure to stay alive: food, water, warmth, clothing, and shelter. Each of these plays a critical role in maintaining your health and ensuring your survival. Today, we're going to walk through these 5 essentials to help you understand how to prioritize and manage them when faced with the wilderness. Let's start with food. Without nourishment, your body won't have the energy it needs to function. In a survival situation, securing food can mean foraging, fishing, hunting, or even scavenging. It's crucial to identify safe, edible plants or insects, but always remember, never eat something you're not 100% sure is safe. The rule of thumb: if you don't know, don't eat it. Prioritize high-energy foods like nuts, berries, or any available protein sources. Also remember that food can be scarce, so ration your supplies wisely. Water is essential for hydration and regulating your body temperature. In any survival situation, water should be your #1 priority after shelter. Look for fresh water sources like streams, rivers, or even rainfall. If you can't find clean water, always purify it. Boiling, filtering, or using purification tablets are great options to ensure it's safe to drink. Remember, you can live without food for weeks, but only a few days without water. Next up is warmth. Hypothermia is one of the biggest threats to survival in cold conditions. You need to keep your body temperature regulated to prevent your body from shutting down. One of the best ways to generate heat is by building a fire. Collect dry wood and kindling, and if you're without matches, use a fire starter flint or a magnifying glass to create sparks. A fire will not only keep you warm, but it can also serve as a beacon for rescuers and keep wild animals away. Proper clothing can mean the difference between life and death. In extreme temperatures, layers are key. Wear moisture-wicking fabrics close to your skin to keep sweat off your body, and add insulating layers like wool or fleece for warmth. If you're in cold weather, always protect your extremities, your hands, feet, and head. They lose heat quickly. In wet environments, use materials that repel water and create makeshift rain protection with plastic or a tarp. Staying dry is just as important as staying warm. And finally, shelter. The environment you're in will dictate the type of shelter you need. In cold or wet conditions, your shelter will be your lifeline, protecting you from the elements. Always build your shelter in a safe, dry area, ideally elevated to avoid flooding. Your shelter should block wind, keep out rain, and offer some insulation. You can create a shelter by using branches, leaves, or even a tarp, but always make sure it's sturdy enough to withstand the conditions you're facing. To summarize, in a survival situation, focus on securing food, water, warmth, clothing, and shelter. Once these basics are covered, you can begin thinking about additional safety measures or signaling for help. But remember, staying alive starts with these 5 essentials. Prioritize them, stay calm, and adapt to your environment. Survival is all about being prepared and knowing the basics. With the right knowledge and mindset, you'll be ready to face whatever challenges the wild throws your way. Stay safe, stay prepared,